Sheldon,
Welcome to this episode of Yawaoftheday. This episode of Yawaoftheday is the breakdown of Ohene Agyapong's comment about the whole Captain Smart issue. What he has said. Now you know what has been happening with Captain Smart. He was suspended from Angel FM for reasons known to them and the boss and all that. Apparently there's some big power up there where they do all those alacrities. So your man has been suspended for 30 days. And since then, he set up his own media platforms and he's been pouring fire on the government and all those things. What he has said. Now, Ohene Agyapong has made a comment or a statement about the whole incident or the whole Captain Smart Buhaha. And you know, when your man speaks, a lot of alacritations on the ground day inside. So today, this episode of Yawaoftheday, we are going to react and break down, disintegrate it, and let you understand what your man actually said about the whole Captain Smart. My name is Sheldon. This is Yawaoftheday / breakdown. Yanko.
Onka say
Okay.
Me last.
Hey, you start it. Agenda not set it. Agenda not set it. Russia CF retreat.
Captain Smart.
Okay.
Onka say me last time I make a chain.
Okay.
Me I don't mind. Me all you know so baby or MP vote.
Okay, so I mean, he has admitted say some part of the thing Captain Smart they do or they do now, or some of the things they talk now, they make sense. So make the MPP people listen to him. That is one thing I would like us to establish. For me, I figure say your man they can't blast them through, but you know he has admitted say what your man is doing or some of the things he's saying, you know, they make sense. So make them take them into consideration and make sure say them will fix them and all those things. And that is brilliant. Let's move on.
Makes a lot of sense, but then me tie na say we committee blunder bi.
Okay.
Also obi Bobby sia otua. Me a man foforo.
Okay.
Captain Smart. Me air condition I beji 3 years ago. Up to now, what the cut 10,000. So what?
No. Ohene Agyapong is petty. Look, listen.
Me air condition.
Listen.
Otua. Me a man foforo.
Okay.
Captain Smart. Me air condition I beji 3 years ago. Up to now, what the cut 10,000. So what moral right do you have even to criticize somebody?
It's the Captain Smart. They talk about the fact that the government they borrow. That, but in borrowing, when you borrow, you have to pay so that they give you new one. But on no Captain Smart, no Captain Smart can take in air condition. He pays some. He left 10,000 Ghana cedis. Captain Smart never paid the 10,000 Ghana cedis, so he doesn't have the moral grounds to come and stand here and talk about people borrowing. But I think this one the comparison no they make sense. And I'm about them because I mean national borrowing and it will be although 10,000 because of AC. So if I do I'll come with me. So if you do you shouldn't have an opinion about how the country is being run and all those things. I mean, I feel like that one they be like your man they carry go, but then it be funny though. Yeah, but Captain Smart, then they cut 10,000 Ghana cedis, I can't put here. By now you are rich. You can't be. But my point is Captain Smart is talking about Ghana borrowing money and not using the money for anything. What do you say? As you borrow, we borrow, but you don't even see the results. What I say, they don't know where the money is going to, and that is the argument. Whether they owe you 10,000 Ghana cedis from AC and all those things. I mean, well, by the young queen.
3 years ago, up to now, what they cut 10,000. So what moral rights do you have even to criticize somebody? Say, or go to Supercare and pay.
Oh,
I called my engineer today. Say, Captain Smart, still what they cut 10,000. 3 years in. Also, go on say,
oh, but Captain Smart, you forgo pay the money. 3 years, 10,000 cedis. 10,000 cedis, they say no be any money. How you make your money drag you like that? You know, hey, I'm not saying I have the 10,000, but how you go feel you want your room to be chilled, but I don't want to pay for the who person of them here actually to say a cold stop, but you don't want to pay the 10,000. They say go to Super Key and pay. Hey, this country, oh my God, come on, man, let's go.
Me amount for say ube cheers ikanwa. Based on your analysis, every crank and them would your business.
Okay.
But I'm say what count 2 painting.
Okay.
So please stop talking plenty.
Okay. So basically, your man is saying Captain Smart the old people, so he doesn't have the right to go and sit on radio or YouTube or wherever he's, channeling his energy. Now, my castle now, buy a Kwadwo now, you the same Captain Smart now. You borrow money or when you the old people, you know they pay. So you be the same. So yeah, it's not like when they put you up there, you are not going to do the same. You should stop talking plenty. Okay. Do you think he has a point about that, or with that, let's continue?
Common 10,000 cedis you can pay.
Common 10,000 cedis you can't pay. Japan, you know, best power rough.
10,000 cedis. You fucking cheap boy.
Hey, I say you fucking cheap boy. You see the way they talking, boy. I don't want boy. As a Jamaican, boy, you fucking cheap. You found quite cheap.
10,000 cedis you can pay.
Jesus.
10,000 cedis. You fucking cheap boy.
You fucking cheap boy. Hey, Captain Smart. And send me to me cause what Obiani Tiapa Okoya de Okoka we nya se one can so be the bonny. Na sembe new sena and sham. Say and sham. And some shisha da kemu and yamashi shishi what yanko.
Great.
Mammy for me. 48 loss of power. 48 loss of power.
So I fix it. Here COVID buy. Me person me train Ghana for adwene ko nneoma bi so.
Okay.
Health workers in this country.
Okay.
Adia Ekufuado ayama health workers. Amomudi enijie. Ahwe Ghana for nya COVID. How many people and they lose their life in Ghana? You think it just happened?
So this is the part that he's preaching, the COVID economics and the impact the COVID thing has had on our economy, and the fact that the president gave out incentives to health workers so that it will make them aware. I mean, I'm going fight COVID now. They were, at the end of the day, the tax allowances and all those things, tax-free salaries and things. That one is the president force. And not area free say during the pandemic, the president put a lot of things in place to make sure the lives of people are comfortable, so that in free water, free electricity now. We are drifting from the COVID and all those things. And the amount of them are free at the end of the day. Somebody is supposed to pay. It is free, but it is not free. So they are just trying their possible best to make sure actually people took salaries home without even paying taxes because they were frontline workers. All these measures were put in place. But it's like all of a sudden we have forgotten that one. We want the country to be fixed. I'm not saying the country shouldn't be fixed, but well, in as much as we want the country to be fixed, we should look back. Not long ago, the president put a lot of measures to make sure that people's lives were comfortable. I'm not saying use that as a yardstick to measure the current situation that we are in. But you see,
a proper management. America, Enramission, now I do 577
death toll.
Over 32 point something million and I are infected.
Okay.
Brazil, about 400,000.
Okay.
India, one day, 418,000 for Nenya. Yenya will demonstration. Okay. Now who we are? Okay. What's up? What's up?
So this is, his comment about the police securing injunction to prevent the country people from embarking on their demonstration. Or say the COVID thing still it is spread. And he mentioned the numbers like US, India, every day they record new cases and all those things. But here, we are trying to put measures in place mitigate what they are saying. If we allow you to go and demonstrate in masses and you come back with COVID and the president does not, or the country no get facilities or the vaccine and all those things to take care of you and all those things, and you are the same person going to talk about the fact that this government is ineffective. This is not what I'm saying. This is what Kennedy Agyapong is saying. I know people move to me and insult my parents, but this is what he's saying. If you're a man, move to him and insult him and you see.
The police, oh my idea. So much.
Okay, he has commended the Ghana Police Service. Shout out to Ghana Police.
Stop. You can do your demonstration anytime one. There's no pandemic.
Okay.
But sabri pa pandemic. Now chef, doctors, nurses,
okay,
health workers, and almost your bread. Nobody should be selfish.
Okay. So he's basically saying that you can do your demonstration if the COVID thing come out small, but what they are saying, because right now we have put pressure on our health workers. They have suffered during this pandemic. This is not the time to compound their issues. What they are saying. So when the COVID is gone, they will be demonstrating for the rest of your life. But right now we are fighting the virus. What they are saying. That once again, I am not the one saying it. He's the one saying it. Let's go.
Nobody should be selfish.
Okay. Nobody should be selfish.
Because doctors not break. They also want to rest.
Okay. Yeah.
So don't go and bring COVID.
Okay.
MSA, you know, a man for any problem.
Okay.
We're talking of interior police. Police for boot, common boot.
No money.
No money bishe.
Okay.
Police for boot to keke. Omo ankasa na ti ombotom sika e de koto boot. Omo dan senia sebe na ho asia ye fi.
Okay. So here he's talking about the Ghana police people. I see the boot crowd and they no get some. Their houses. When you see some of the police housing, Charlie be bad. You will see some deplorable story building and things. Charlie, I said, a Ghana is a death trap, but they live in it, and that is what he's talking about.
And this for at the Papa New Money Suntino, they just looked at them as if say,
"Go Jubilee House."
Yeah, Papa. And then udu wire painty woman down on here. Difference.
Okay, yeah. So basically, the rest of this thing, your man is talking about the achievements or what the MPP people have done, and so yes, that is Kennedy Agyapong replying or commenting on the Captain Smart situation. I said Captain Smart they make 10,000 Ghana cedis about 3 years ago. This you can't borrow AC. You won't make your room chill, but you know they won't pay the money. So he doesn't have the moral ground to come and stand here and criticize the government for borrowing and mismanaging, or for borrowing money. And I feel like, that one, me personally, Sheldon, they do them things to me because the issue at hand is a national issue. This 10,000 Ghana cedis is your personal problem with him, you understand? But at the end of the day, what we are trying to talk about is the government, they borrow the money. We don't know what he's using the money for. That is what Captain Smart is saying. I see you borrow. Right now, the cat, they're not even born yourself. You owe this country. Then divide. When you take the public debt and you divide it, everybody they owe 10,000 Ghana cedis or something. Even if they're not born yourself, your 10,000 they wait for you. What I said, that is what we are talking about. And you the AC need the Captain Smart yesterday PK media na go tia. So that Assin the Assembly because Honorable Ken there if your man go drag you, make you pass your head inside. Anyway, so and he also commented about the demonstration that was that was prevented by the police to happen. Is that English correct? Whatever it is. So yes, my name is Sheldon, and this has been the reaction to Kennedy Agyapong's comment about the whole Captain Smart Buhari and the fix the country demonstration. See you some other time. No, see you in the next 1 hour because we are doing back to back today. My pong.